Hello Cancer, and welcome to your reading for the 29th of April until the 5th of May. We're going to be looking at something that's happened recently for you, possibly, and some current energies you may be experiencing, as well as something else you might like to be aware of, some spirit guidance and possible outcomes, and then we will also grab a card at the end for some intergalactic guidance as well. So let's just call in the Archangels, Ascended Masters, light beings, and spirit guides, any other spirit guides to assist us with this reading. And as always, please take what resonates and discard the rest. Okay, so we're just going to cut this deck now and get started. So let's see, we have the Temperance, the Ten of Swords, and Ace of Wands reversed. Okay. Right. So just recently, you've kind of come to the end of. It's looking like you've come to the start of something new, really. But you're not. You kind of got some feelings about it, but you're kind of not sure. You're kind of maybe a little bit uncertain as to what it is exactly. Right, like what you're moving into, you may be a little unsure as to what that is, and but within yourself, you're kind of feeling like you've got a handle on things, but also that you're getting a sense of being in between that spirit and matter, so being that an intermediary, and it's almost like you are reaching here for your, perhaps it's a spiritual or intuitive thing that you're reaching for, that you're wanting to step into. It's almost like this broom here, what's downloading to me at the moment is that this broom represents a part of your authentic self that you are, you're ready to start moving into, okay? There's a lot of energy behind that, but there's also a little bit of uncertainty, and that's, completely normal and totally understandable, okay? There's a bit of uncertainty as to what you're going to be doing exactly, but you're having this sense that it's probably going to be something spiritual, and that will give you better balance, and that will give you a sense of a stronger center. Let's see some current energies that you might be experiencing here. Okay, so we have the Five of Wands reversed, the Nine of Swords, and the Four of Cups. Okay, yeah, so so it's like, even though you're having some maybe thoughts of some anxieties about what it is that you're going to be doing, you're not really buying into any dramas that are going on around you, or any kind of competition, and you're just not wanting to be part of any arguments at the moment, because you need to get yourself clear. That's the message that's coming through there, or what you may be experiencing at the moment. But the other thing is that while you may be aware of this thing in the background that you've kind of wanting to move into, it's like you still have some things here to address. So there's still some things that you are looking to work on before you feel like you're in a position to move forward with whatever that inspiration was. Okay, let's look at something else you might need to be aware of. So that's your current energies. So you're kind of like in a bit of a holding phase, and you're just going through and getting some clarity for yourself with that Nine of Swords there. I believe you are just just getting your mind clear, okay, which is a great thing to do. Here we have the King of Pentacles, the Devil, and the Knight of Wands. The Devil reversed again, so that means that what you might not be aware of is that you're actually letting go of. it's almost like it's an energy that you've sensed that's actually cleansed or purged you, or you feel like you are going through some sort of cleansing or purging energetically. And it's almost like that's what this is here. You're letting go, the devil verse, you're letting go of those energies, okay? And it's kind of, also causing you to perhaps just reevaluate your financial situation, your health, just to kind of consider the impacts that you've felt in those areas. And here we have the Nine of Wands, and like this is the hard work. I mean, you have the Nine of Swords and the Nine of Wands. So Cancer, you've been working hard, okay, and you are also wanting to defend this. I'm getting that you wanted to defend this new energy that's coming through for you, that you are starting to identify with, moving towards. Okay, so you are basically prepared to, I don't want to use the fight, but you're prepared to do what it takes to get through into the next phase. Okay, so you're not averse to hard work and perseverance, okay, and persistence, dedication, and all that. So that's something to keep in mind. Let's grab some spirit guidance now. But you're reevaluating a lot of things. Let's have a look. Spirit guidance. We have the Seven of Wands. Okay, yep. This is a lot of energy in these readings are about people standing their grounds. We have a lot of wands. Seven of Wands and Nine of Wands are coming up. And we have the Tower reversed. Okay, the death reversed. So your spirit guidance is that so I mean, this is like, if you're feeling like something's coming to an end, it's like the rebirth side of that is going to be what is going to be better to focus upon, okay? It's going to be better to focus on what you're birthing into, okay? And here we have the Seven of Wands, which is also that card of individuality and not being afraid to be yourself, okay? Despite all these people, all these energies here that are perhaps not wanting you to be yourself because they think that you've got to be like them, this is a card about you being yourself as you are doing here, right? You're defending your right to be authentic and true to yourself. And so this is that card about creating the boundaries, and also it's a suggestion also in terms of spirit guidance for you to, if you're finding these energies are not allowing you to be yourself, is to really work hard at finding somewhere or in a mode or, like a way that you can be yourself. So that means finding a community, like maybe perhaps online, or even just one or two other people that you can talk with that are also looking to be their authentic selves, okay? Because it is definitely it's definitely a rebirth energy. This thing that you've experienced here is like a rebirthing energy, as is this here. Okay, so you have, and then we have the Tower reversed, and that is a little bit like, okay, things aren't going to be, it's not so much that you focus on what's crumbling down, is that it's better for you to focus on what is being built up. So what are you creating? Okay, is going to be what's going to help you, Cancer. So it's about really focusing on birthing and recreation and really putting your focus on that rather than on what you're letting go of. It may be helpful to focus on what you're moving into. Let's just grab some possible outcomes. Okay, so outcomes for Cancer. We have the King of Swords reversed. Yeah, so it's letting go of the calculating, analytical mind and moving into the feeling mind. And here we have the Three of Wands and the Eight of Cups. Yeah, so you'll be letting go of, you know, you're not going to be focusing on what you're walking away from, which is what we've just said. It's better to focus on what you're building, okay? And the Three of Wands is about that, you know, this is about, this is actually come out reversed. It's about looking forward into the new future, into the future. But it's almost like it's saying, if it's reversed, it's like saying, don't worry too much about the future. It's like work with the present. Okay, it's saying really focus on your present energy and what your mind is doing and just being present with yourself. Okay, because you will be able to kind of find out what this energy is and you'll be able to just be upright with it and it will all flow. Okay, I really actually like how the Temperance card is here in the upright, because this may well be you getting that beautiful spiritual life balance that that it seems you have had a glimpse that is what you want to work towards. Okay, and yeah, and it's about really focusing on what you're building. It's almost like you probably need to have a it's about like what your energy, the state of your energy. So if you're in a building up positive, creative, constructive energy in the present, it's like what can you do immediately now in that energy? Okay, it's not like you're going to be having a 5-year plan. Okay, and it's not going to feel like that you're going to take a big leap here and it's into something totally foreign. Because if you can tap into your feeling, intuition and creativity, you will find that you already have that within you, whatever it is that needs to come forward, okay? So you're going to be moving out of this analytical mind and overthinking things, such as in the Nine of Swords here. Sometimes we need to have that time to think, to get things clear, and there's books here, so you might like to do some journaling. This card came in the upright, so you might like to do some journaling for sure. So let's, Cancer, grab some a galactic guidance, intergalactic guidance for you. Yeah, and I think just recently there's been a big energy shift, and I mean everyone's moving to a new timeline. That's how I'm looking at these readings, because that's what they all seem to be doing. Everyone seems to be taking a stand for their spiritual, creative, intuitive selves and integrating that in, despite the people around them that are perhaps not up to that yet, but they will be eventually. So, you know, in doing these readings, I could well be speaking to the people that are going through this, by going through this, you may be helping others and showing them what it's about, what's involved, and how to go about it, okay, in moving to another timeline. So here we have some intergalactic guidance as well. Enlightenment. Fantastic. Oh, this is giving me chills. This Galactic Heritage card's just beautiful today. Thank you, Spirit, for guiding us with these readings today. I'm just, 97. Because we are all really, what we're doing is we are purging the lower vibrational 3D matrix energies, and we are moving into the higher frequency, new timelines, and and you can't miss out on that, right? It's not something that you can miss out on. It's just a matter of timing, okay? It's always there for everyone. It's just people come to it in their own time, okay? And here we go. The Zetas had a tangible experience of moving from fear to awakening, but it was not an easy one. Through this crisis, they had to first learn to embrace emotion as a valid part of existence, and then, at the same time, not attach to emotion, but rise above it. Encountering this paradox was essential to their transformation as a species. The same lesson is being asked of you now. Embrace and honor all aspects of who you are, even those you don't like. At the same time, know that mind, emotions, and body are not who you are. Expand your consciousness beyond them. This is enlightenment. So it's interesting, isn't it? Because we are actually soul lights. We are souls, okay? And we are having these experiences. This is an experience that we're having. So our challenge is to go through the emotions, acknowledge them as part of our experience, but to not attach to them and to believe that they are us. Right? So, yeah, and this feeling here too. I mean, that's definitely a feeling of something is finishing and a new thing is about to begin. But that's not easy, is it? Because that's change. And this is what they're saying, that the Zetas went through this process as well, from fear to awakening. So, and something else that came through my little channeling yesterday was that self-love is what's going to conquer our fears, our inner fears. You know, and we are usually our own worst enemies. And that can be if we are afraid of moving into new areas within ourselves. All we need to do is just keep sending ourselves love, okay? Keep putting ourselves in environments that raise our frequency, with people that lift us up. And obviously you can't do that 24/7. I get that, right? But it's like remembering to not forget to do that, okay? That we need to give ourselves credit. We need to give ourselves lots of love and support, and to also remember that there's plenty of spirit guidance out there for us as well that we can tap into, and to take times for stillness, and to just come into the present moment. So for you, Cancer, this is about becoming present very much too, I believe. And but you're letting go with a lot of things, and you are you're doing so well. Awesome. Have a lovely day and a great week, and I'll catch you next time. Bye for now.